Hello, hello, welcome back to Oolykee Gaming and welcome back to mid-spring. It was a long winter. Now we have a little bit of an issue. It's 9 o'clock in the morning and it's perfect time to start working. Right, so, problems. Our sunflowers are supposed to, well, today would be time that we were technically supposed to put them in the ground, but still not done. I'm considering going with canola. Maybe, but that should have been done earlier. Actually, no, this is the earliest I could have done canola. Now let's have let's do a job today. While we think about it, I'm gonna take a couple of missions. So we have 26 and 23 fields. The field 23 is just right here and 26 is just down the road. Okay, let's go with field number 23. Let's do a contract. Just accept the contract. We have everything that we need. It's a fertilizer spreading contract. It's pretty okay money. I'm pretty happy about it. So I think it should be fine. While we think about what we're gonna do in next episode, we'll have to decide what to do. If we go for canola, that's gonna be a huge problem because all our equipment is currently. Well, we don't have a seeder. That's a big one. That shouldn't be an issue, though. Not having a seeder. Yeah, technically that shouldn't be an issue. We should do something about it. We should either get a seeder or rent a seeder. But I feel bad about renting, or in this case, probably would be better to sell the seeder we have, the planter. Okay, let's zoom out. Let's see how wide we're gonna go. Oh, did we? Okay, so it's fertilized. Okay, so it's working. For some reason something went wrong and looks like we need a wider angle. Actually, how much wider? Because this is pretty wide. Okay, let's do number 3 for speed stuff. This one on, off, and set A and set B and auto width, and let's see if this is gonna take care of some of our issues. Yes, looks like it's working out perfectly. Okay, so we have GPS steering. We have a little bit of a help here, so that's nice. This is gonna be done in a second. I invested a lot of money in this fertilizer spreader, and I think it's definitely working out. Let's continue on, and then turn off guidance, and let's see the next one. Here we go. It's already aligning. Yeah, so it can be canola. I don't see why not. We have 2 fields. Oh, maybe. Let's put number 3 here. So what if we go here, and instead of this rotation here, we put, oh, it already is canola. So canola or sunflowers would be more or less the same. Okay, so that's actually not an obstacle anymore. So that's a thing. So. Yeah, we might actually do it. Anyway, we lost a lot of money during the winter. Every day we need to pay the maintenance of the equipment and the farm and all that good stuff. So it costs a pretty penny. Now we also spend around 7,000 euros on fertilizer. That's fine. We're gonna repay these 7,000 euros by doing these 2 missions. That's gonna be about it, and we're gonna do more missions, definitely. The problem is when, because probably this episode is gonna be based on missions, and the next one is gonna be based on our fields. Contract finished, but as we said, we're gonna do the contract all the way. And just to minimize the crop destruction and maximize fertilizer spraying, here we go. Okay, let's go to the other field that requires fertilizing, and let's see. This one is completed. fertilizing. Rest of them are cultivating, which I'm not against. Baling, I'm kind of against. Maybe not. Maybe better not doing cultivating. It's okay job, but well, the biggest cultivator we have is 6 meters, and compared to this one, I just earned twice the money I would for like 4 times more time I would need to cultivate the field. Right. Field 26. Maybe I should go in the first person view. Seasons works perfectly on this map. Unfortunately, when you're playing 3-day seasons, the first day can be whatever it can be. So first day of spring, for example, we had -1 soil temperature. If we had 3, 6, 9 or 12-day seasons, that would definitely not be the case. Maybe the first day, but we would have so many more days to work. Unfortunately, this was the choice we made. We go still further down the road. It's actually up on this ridge here on the left side. Right. So we're gonna do these 2 missions now and make preparations for whatever we choose to do in the next episode, which is gonna be planting. I'm not sure if I should chance it. And also, one of the field... Ooh. Okay, luckily we didn't hit it. Okay, let's go to first person view. Because this grass here, it's nobody's property actually, so shouldn't be an issue driving on this grass. Actually, it looks like it's in ownership of the person who we're doing contract with, and they didn't say anything about not driving on the grass, so I'm gonna assume it's fine. Okay, so the second one, let's put 3 this way, set A. Wait 1, 2, 3 seconds, set B, and align. There we go. Okay, we're aligned, we're good to go. And the spread looks like it's next to perfect. Let's just see how this would look like with lines on. So, but still, I'm pretty happy. I'm proud of the work we're doing. Here we go. Turn this one off. Yes. And locked and loaded. Okay, let's put this one on auto steering, on the auto speed as well, and let's see what kind of contracts do we have here or work. Yeah, there's some, looks like we have some weeds on the field. Not sure if I should just let it go or do we take care of it later down the line. We have some herbicides in the farm. I think I'm just gonna let it be and see if it spreads. We're gonna intervene, but if it doesn't, I'm just gonna leave it as it is. It's not a big deal. It doesn't make a lot of damage. Some damage though, yes, but not a lot. So we're fine with that. And let's see here. I think this is okay way to go. Okay, this guy has a little bit of weeds in the field as well as we do, so we might do a contract with that if he ever offers one. We have sprayers, fully certified sprayers with a front tank and all the good stuff with it. We shouldn't have any problems dealing with the fields like this. The sprayer has a little bit less of a spread, but still perfectly fine to work here. There we go. And let's go the first full circle. And here we go. There we go. Okay, so we're almost done. This is the second contract of the day, and we're only 9 minutes in the episode. We're gonna go back to the farm and see if there's any yard work that needs to be done, but since we are mostly arable farm, I wouldn't thought so that we have a lot of work to do. Equipment was checked during the winter. I didn't do any repair work on it. It doesn't require it for now, but we'll see if the features are the same like in previous FS19, where we had to repair. We had intensive repair after every winter or after every several in-game days that it wasn't used. Okay, this just finished. Okay, here we go. We're done with this one. That's additional 4,000 euros. Okay, we're gonna skip these for now. Balings definitely, but let's go back to farm and let's see what else we can do. Actually, you know what? There's one extremely important fertilizing that we didn't do. We're gonna do it now. That is the fertilizing of our own field. The field. The initial field next to the farm has only one fertilizer layer on it, and whatever happens with planting for the next season, I think it's not a mistake to spread another layer of fertilizer. We did a layer before cultivating and plowing, and or just after, and the second layer would be now after winter. So this should additionally put some minerals into the ground, and especially nitrates, I believe, would be the most commonly used. So let's pretend that it's nitrates. So yeah, it's a busy year in front of us. We will have a lot of contracts. We will stick to that mostly because now we more or less understand how the farm works. If we go for sunflowers, which is kind of awkward, I have to do the maths to see how much it's gonna cost us if I sell the equipment I have at the moment. The planter and go with planter definitely if we don't use it this, and you know what, let's stick to the plan. It's gonna be a rough season, but we're not in it because of the money. We're in it because of the churros. And also I noticed a couple of things there, thing or two there in the here we go. Let's actually do this. Okay, that was a bit reckless on my part. Here we go. Okay, this is the field I was talking about, and no. Look at this is me driving on the snow. You can still see the tracks. Yeah, no dice. The field has to change state, so that means we will have to do some work on the field. You see, it can't even take these parts cannot take fertilizer because they are fully fertilized. Sorry guys, excuse me. And we're gonna finish off with spraying for this episode. These white lines look amazing. I wonder, I don't know if you know the story, guys, how the snow in this game came about. So the Realismus Gaming actually made it rain, made a straw fall from the sky. So all this white in FS19, all the white snowy stuff that you saw, that's actually straw colored white. That's as far as I understand how it actually was. And giants, as far as I know, this is probably urban myth or legend, or probably not the true version of the story, but it's funny nevertheless. They said that giants, when they wanted to employ the Realismus modding in order to implement the seasons mode into FS19, there was like, how the hell did you guys make this work? And they actually did. They made it work. But the giants, for some reason, the story goes, I'm not sure if it's true or not, the story goes that giants actually couldn't or wouldn't implement something like that because apparently was too faulty to implement in the game. But from actually my perspective, it worked perfectly fine. I loved the seasons mode in FS17, but I would like to even say more so than in FS19, because it was more of a shock of the news having that in there. And I think it's amazing. And I'm pretty sure that the FS21 or whatever they're gonna call it, it's gonna be amazing. It's gonna have seasons mode straight from the get-go, and I can't wait for that, even though it's 2019 and we have more than a year to go to get to that one. Anyway, guys, plan is that we're gonna go with original plan. original plan that we're gonna go, that we're gonna plant the sunflowers. So we're gonna do that in the next episode. In this episode we're gonna have a short episode. It's fine. It's not the first one, I mean, it's not gonna be the last one. At least I'm gonna keep my kind of promise to stick between 15 and 20 minutes. Anyway, guys, we did two fields in this episode, plus this one, kind of tried, and we earned about, well, some money at least to pay off for some fertilizer. Let's just check how much fertilizer we have in here. We didn't spend even half of what we bought before, so we're covered. Anyway, guys, I'm gonna leave it here, and the next episode we hopefully gonna start planting our sunflowers. Depends on the soil temperature in the late spring. If it's under 7 degrees, this is gonna be absolute disaster. As you can see here, we need sunflowers. We want sunflowers, and currently canola can be seeded, planted. Sunflowers are late bloomers. They can be harvested all the way up until early winter, so that's gonna be fine. Anyway, guys, churros, here we come. So we have sugar being produced. It's actually already produced. We're gonna have oil by the end of the year, or maybe afterwards, because I'm planning. By the way, I was doing some research during this long winter, and considering the sunflowers, the highest price we had it was the early spring and late winter, so I'm pretty sure that we're gonna wait up until maybe early spring before we start selling it, which is perfectly fine. And then wheat is more or less goes off the field straight into the silos. Hopefully we'll see how much we're gonna expand by the time wheat comes to our farm, but yeah, anyway, guys. Okay, enough yabbering, and thank you for watching. If you enjoyed this one, press the like button. If you didn't, leave a nasty comment in the comment section. Hopefully it's gonna be constructive criticism. Ring the notification bell to get notified every time you have a new video. Subscribe if you didn't, and I'm gonna see you next one. Thank you for watching, and bye bye.